The Rock just threw Roman Reigns under the bus, and WWE Universe, what I'm about to tell you is going to make your blood boil. While his own family member, his cousin, was fighting for his life in a hospital bed, Dwayne Johnson was busy cutting backroom deals and playing Hollywood politics that could end Roman's career forever. You think you know the real story behind Roman Reigns' sudden hospitalization? You think this was just some random health scare? Think again. What happened behind those hospital doors, and more importantly, what The Rock said about it, exposes the most disgusting betrayal in WWE history, and it's happening right under your nose. Here's what WWE doesn't want you to know: Roman Reigns didn't just collapse from exhaustion or some mysterious illness. Sources close to the Naomi family are furious because The Rock knew this was coming. He knew Roman was pushing himself to dangerous limits, and instead of stepping in as the head of the family, he was too busy negotiating his WrestleMania payday to care about his cousin's well-being. But it gets worse. When Roman was rushed to the emergency room last Tuesday night, yes, WWE tried to keep this quiet for 5 whole days, The Rock's first response wasn't concern for his family. It wasn't rushing to the hospital. It was a phone call to WWE executives asking how this would affect his storyline plans. The medical report I've obtained shows Roman was suffering from severe dehydration, stress-induced chest pains, and what doctors described as complete physical exhaustion consistent with extreme overwork. Translation? WWE literally worked their biggest star into the ground, and The Rock's response proves he cares more about his Hollywood image than his own blood. Now here's where this story gets absolutely sickening. Roman's wife posted on social media a post that was mysteriously deleted within hours, thanking real family who showed up when it mattered. Notice who wasn't mentioned? Notice who didn't show up at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center while Roman spent 18 hours under medical observation? The People's Champion was nowhere to be found. Instead, The Rock was in a Beverly Hills boardroom with his $7 Productions team, strategizing how to spin this hospitalization to make himself look like the hero of the family dynasty. The same man who claims to represent Samoan family values abandoned his cousin in his darkest hour because a hospital visit wouldn't photograph well for his image. But wait, it gets even more infuriating. When The Rock finally broke his silence yesterday, did he express genuine concern? Did he take responsibility for the toxic environment that pushed Roman to this breaking point? No. His statement, and I'm reading this word for word because it's so disgustingly calculated, said, "Roman's health scare reminds us all that this business requires sacrifice. As the head of our family's wrestling legacy, I'm committed to ensuring our storylines continue to honor the Anoa'i name." Storylines. While Roman was getting 4 fluids and cardiac monitoring, The Rock was worried about storylines. He turned his cousin's medical emergency into a marketing opportunity. This isn't just cold, this is sociopathic. Here's what really happened, and this information comes from multiple sources inside WWE who are disgusted by what they've witnessed. Roman has been carrying this company on his back for over 3 years. Triple H has been booking him in increasingly demanding matches, longer promotional schedules, and more travel than any human being should endure. The Rock knew this. He's been getting weekly reports on WWE operations through his production company's partnership deal. He knew Roman was working 280 days a year, sleeping 4 hours a night, and hadn't taken a real vacation since 2021. And what did The Rock do with this information? He used it as leverage to negotiate a better deal for himself. The Rock's team actually told WWE executives, and I have this from 3 separate sources, that Roman's inevitable breakdown would create the perfect opportunity for The Rock to return as the savior of the company. He was betting on his cousin's physical collapse. Let me tell you what Roman Reigns was really dealing with that WWE and The Rock don't want you to know. The medical evaluation revealed Roman had been experiencing chest pains for weeks. His blood pressure was dangerously elevated. His cortisol levels, that's your stress hormone, were through the roof. Roman had been taking prescription medication just to fall asleep, drinking energy drinks to wake up, and relying on pain medication to perform. This isn't just overwork, this is systematic destruction of a human being's health for profit. And where was his family during this slow-motion car crash? The Rock was filming Red One and couldn't be bothered to return a phone call. Roman reached out to him multiple times expressing concern about his workload, and The Rock's response was to have his assistant send motivational quotes. You want to know what The Rock really cares about? Money and image. While Roman was literally fighting to stay conscious during his last Monday Night Raw appearance, watch it back, you can see him struggling. The Rock was in negotiations for a $50 million Netflix deal that required him to maintain his family man public persona. A real family man would have recognized the warning signs. A real cousin would have intervened. Instead, The Rock saw opportunity in Roman's suffering and positioned himself to swoop in as the hero when his cousin inevitably collapsed. The most disgusting part? The Rock's PR team actually prepared two different statements before Roman's hospitalization was even announced. One if Roman could continue working, and another if he couldn't. They were prepared for him to collapse because they knew it was coming. This hospitalization isn't just about Roman's health, it's about a power struggle that's been brewing in the Naomi family for years. The Rock has been systematically positioning himself as the patriarch while undermining Roman's position as the face of WWE. Think about it, who benefits most from Roman being sidelined? Who gets the spotlight? Who gets to play the concerned family member while secretly celebrating that the competition is eliminated? The Rock has been playing chess while Roman was just trying to survive. WWE sources tell me The Rock has already pitched storylines for Roman's return that position Dwayne as the wise elder guiding his recovered cousin. He's literally trying to profit from Roman's pain while pretending to be supportive. This isn't just about two wrestlers, this is about human decency. Roman Reigns gave everything to this business and to WWE fans. He performed through injuries, family tragedies, and personal struggles because he believed in entertaining you, the WWE Universe. And his own family member, the man who's supposed to represent Samoan values of loyalty and family first, abandoned him when he needed support most because it wasn't convenient for The Rock's Hollywood schedule. You think Roman's medical scare was a coincidence? You think The Rock's sudden interest in returning to WWE storylines right after his cousin's collapse is just timing? Wake up! This has been orchestrated from the beginning. Even now, as Roman recovers, The Rock is controlling the narrative. His team has been reaching out to wrestling journalists, yes, including channels like this one, trying to spin this story as The Rock being a supportive family member who's stepping up in a time of crisis. The truth is The Rock abandoned Roman when he needed family most, and now he's trying to capitalize on the situation for his own benefit. This isn't support, it's exploitation of the worst kind. Roman's real family, his wife, his children, his parents, they're the ones who've been by his side. They're the ones who saw the warning signs and begged him to slow down. The Rock? He was too busy counting his movie money to care about his cousin's well-being. Here's the most infuriating part of The Rock's statement that proves everything I'm telling you. He said Roman's health scare reminds us all that this business requires sacrifice. Sacrifice? Roman nearly sacrificed his life while The Rock sacrificed nothing. The Rock gets $20 million per movie while Roman gets concussions and chest pains. The Rock gets red carpet premieres while Roman gets ambulance rides. This isn't sacrifice, this is exploitation. And The Rock's response proves he sees Roman not as family, but as a business asset that temporarily malfunctioned. WWE Universe, you have the power to demand better. When Roman returns, and pray to God he's truly healthy when he does, don't let WWE or The Rock pretend this was just bad luck or inevitable wear and tear. This was systematic abuse of a performer who gave everything, enabled by a family member who should have protected him but instead saw opportunity in his suffering. The Rock wants to return to WWE as the hero? Make him earn it. Make him answer for abandoning Roman when family should have mattered most. Make him explain why his first concern was storylines instead of his cousin's life. Roman Reigns deserves better from his family, from WWE, and from this business. And The Rock's pathetic response to this crisis proves he's not worthy of the respect Roman has earned through blood, sweat, and literal hospitalization. The people's champion? More like the people's sellout. While Roman was fighting for his health, The Rock was fighting for his brand. That tells you everything you need to know about where his real loyalty lies. Share this video. Let WWE know we won't accept this treatment of their top star. Let The Rock know that real family doesn't abandon each other for Hollywood opportunities. Roman Reigns nearly paid the ultimate price for our entertainment. The least we can do is demand accountability from those who failed him when he needed them most, especially the one person who should have had his back no matter what. The truth is out there, WWE Universe. The question is, what are you going to do about it?